Moyna's learning. Hello, my little explorers. Do you know how does a dry, sleepy seed actually turn into a plant?
Moyna, look, Rishi and Aasha has some dry seeds in his hand. These seeds look like tiny pebbles. I wonder what they want to explore.
They want to know how a hard, dry seed turns into a living plant.
Moyna, this magical secret power is called germination. The growth of a baby plant from its seed is called germination.
Let's study germination with Rishi and Aasha. The seed survival pod.
Aasha, my mom said this seed would grow into a sunflower, but it's so hard. It feels like a stone. How can a plant come out of this?
Let's take a look.
A seed has three main parts that work together to help it grow. The seed coat, the hilum, the cotyledons. Seed coat is the outer covering of a seed. It's like a protective jacket or shield that protects the delicate baby plant inside from heat, cold, and physical damage. Look for that tiny scar on the side. The seed coat has a tiny opening here called the hilum. It's where the seed was once attached to the fruit. And it's the doorway the seed uses to absorb water. If we peel off the seed coat, we see these thick, fleshy parts. They are cotyledons, also called as seed leaves. Their big job is to store food for the baby plant.
Parts of seed. Seed coat, hilum, cotyledons.
So the seed coat is the shield. The hilum is the water straw. And the cotyledons are the lunchbox. But where is the baby plant?
Great question. Tucked safely between the cotyledons is the embryo, the real baby plant. Embryo! The embryo stays protected there and uses the food stored in the cotyledons until it is strong enough to grow its own roots and leaves.
The embryo has two very special parts: radicle, plumule. The part that always grows downward to become the root is called radicle. The part that grows upward to become the shoot, the stem and leaves is called plumule.
Parts of embryo. Radicle, plumule. Do you know?
Cotyledons are also called the plant's lunchbox because they store food for the baby plant during germination.
The lunchbox count. Wait, Rishi! My corn seed doesn't split into two halves like your pea.
That's because they are different types. Seeds with only one lunchbox, like your corn or rice, are called monocots. And seeds like my pea or mango that have two halves are dicots. Even the tiny orchid seeds, which are like dust, have to follow these rules.
Seeds are grouped into two types according to number of cotyledons they have. Monocot seeds, dicot seeds. Monocot seeds have only one cotyledon. Example: wheat, maize, or rice. Dicot seeds have two cotyledons. Example: gram, peas, and mangoes. Can there be seeds with no cotyledon at all?
Every seed needs a starter pack of food, so they all have at least one. Do you know Orchids have the smallest seeds. Each one is the size of a speck of dust. And the coco de mer produces the largest seed in the world. It can weigh up to 18 kilograms. That's as heavy as a big dog.
The 3 magic keys. Okay, so we have the seed, but it's still sleeping. How do we wake it up?
We need the 3 magic keys.
Water. It enters through the hilum, softens the seed coat, and swells the cells to wake them up. This is called imbibition. Air. Seeds are living things. They need oxygen to breathe so they can turn stored food into energy. Warmth. The seed needs a cozy temperature like a warm blanket to tell it that it's time to grow. If it's too cold or too hot, it will just keep sleeping.
From seed to seedling.
Look, the seed is swelling up. That's called imbibition. The coat is breaking open.
The radicle is popping out first. It's heading down to grab the soil. Now the plumule is stretching up for the sun.
Now it has green leaves. It's a seedling. And look, the Cotyledons are shrinking. Since it has leaves to make its own food through photosynthesis, it doesn't need that lunchbox anymore.
The seed life cycle. Stage 1. Seed.
Hard and sleeping.
Stage 2. Imbibition.
Seed absorbs water through hilum and swells.
Stage 3. The breakout.
Seed coat becomes soft. Internal pressure increases. Seed coat breaks open.
Stage 4. Radicle.
Radicle emerges first. Grows downward into soil. Becomes the root.
Stage 5. Plumule, reaching for light.
Becomes the shoot. Plumule emerges next. Pushes upward through soil.
Stage 6. Seedling.
First green leaves unfurl. Photosynthesis starts. Stored food finished.
Stage 7. Adult plant.
Cotyledons, lunchbox shrink. Cotyledons fall off. Independent young plant.
The pop quiz challenge. Which part of the embryo develops into the root? Plumule. Radicle.
Radicle. If a seed gets plenty of water but no air, will it grow? Yes, water is enough. No, it needs oxygen.
The answer is B. No. It needs air to breathe and produce energy. Look at this mango seed I'm scanning. It has 2 big, fleshy seed leaves inside. What type of seed is it? Monocot. Dicot.
Since it has 2 lunchboxes, it's a dicot. I've found a tiny grain of maize, corn. It only has 1 single seed leaf. What do we call this type? Monocot. Dicot.
That's an easy one. It's monocot. Wrapping up the trail. What a wonderful discovery, Aasha and Rishi. Now you know that every giant tree was once a tiny, sleeping traveler.
System check. Information uploaded. From the tiny radicle to the tall plumule, germination is truly magical.
keep exploring. Keep planting. And we will see you on the next trail.